she roll. I'm a young CEO, gotta do as you're told, gotta act your stat, gotta play your role. I was OT, all shutting down shows from A, top, where they at? Below, presidential flow, Marilyn Monroe. I got pounds, got euros, stacking them both. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro, you ain't got it like this. In my can't see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. Hey, I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Tonight, it's on to Week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. 2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Shot, 17.
Love, they go play action now. And incomplete on the deep ball. You talk about this Lions defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're
big mistakes add up into points against you.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down.
Play action this time with Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
Now that was a passer's knee
on the game's opening drive.
At their own 49-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And they'll begin by running the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. To throw is Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And he's
just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Open man right side is St. Brown. And in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Lions 7, Packers nothing. Riley Patterson to kick off for the Lions.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. Escapes the defender. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, right.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
This one into the hands of the rookie Luke Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Working out of the gun. Love. And that is incomplete. The Packers are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season, and they fell in the opener, got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Red, yellow. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. A short throw to Musgrave. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try now for Patterson. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Nixon now from his end zone. Pushing his way through. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
Well, it certainly is because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Patterson now for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Lions 20, Packers nothing. Riley Patterson, the kickoff for the Lions.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
27 yards there, a first down.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
In motion left goes Watson. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Romeo Doubs, his intended receiver. And now it's second down. You talk about this Lions defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Let's go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Black shot.
On play action. Love to throw. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really...
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Shot, 17.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for 2 is denied. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. Hard running at the 15. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Well, there's a new man here under center. What do you think they saw to acquire him, Charles?
I think they went back to their old scouting reports because those never go away. And I think that they liked him when he was coming out of school. Didn't have the opportunity to get him. But now with this opportunity, they think they can get him back to his former level.
From the gun, here's Fields. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Lucas Van Ness in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now it's Fields. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. He'll look to set up his blockers. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Their own 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Love's throw finds its target, Dobbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47. Off the option, it's Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Completed out left to Dobbs. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The Packers cast a wide net last draft season to find starting receivers, and they believe they found something in Dobbs, a 4th rounder. 42 catches, over 400 yards his rookie year. Those are numbers he can build off of.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's got it down to the 28.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Jones is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Here we go, set.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Jones again. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers. Now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Full length of the football field and a lot of... And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs with their second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. Fair catch called for and taken back near the goal line. So that'll come out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Fields. And this will be incomplete.
I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On play action, Fields. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Well, on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Off the option, it's Jones. Touchdown, Packers! Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. Fair catch will move this out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields escaping the pressure right. And Fields going to have the 1st down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's Fields. And that's too tall for his receiver. It's incomplete.
But I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting to 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Flushed out right, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st down, it's Fields. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Back to throw, Fields. He hits Adams, complete. Touchdown! Devontae Adams. As the 1st half is winding down, and the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good, and this is now a 1-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. 1st down, Love to pass. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now this aired out deep for Reed. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Let's go. Fight, white. Fight, 97. Ready, ready, ready.
Final play of the half, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? Here we go. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A shotgun snap, Fields. Caught on the right side by Adams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Here's Fields. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
It's a gain of 23.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Off play action, Fields. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Fields now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact. And that is no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Deep possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And Jones going to have a Packers first down as he'll take this down inside the 45. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, 57 yards. And the Lions have retaken a third-quarter lead. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. Eluding the pressure right. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
22 needle. 52 blaster.
Love, they go play action now. A short throw to Musgrave. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Ready.
On second down, it's Jones. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Another strong run from the underrated Aaron Jones, who really deserves more credit for what he has done for the Packers. Even splitting carries in an offense that loves to throw it around, Jones put up his third 1,000-yard season in the last 4 years.
Jack Campbell running him down behind the line. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. John Kaminsky got him down defensively. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Play fake. Here's Love. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Second and goal from inside the 5. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Ready.
Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Steel blue. Steel black. Gold pink. Red, yellow. Ready.
On play action. Love to throw. Flush to his right. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Let's go. Go set. Cut, cut.
Love throwing for it. He's got it at the 2, but he will not get in. The defense stands tall, and they will hold on to their one-point lead. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play.
It's caught here by Adams. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And they call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to make it 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Fielded just inside the 20. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Trouble 38. Set. Go.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Ready.
Love. And he is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 28 yards. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
On the very outer edge of field goal range, it would be 56 yards if they got nothing here on 3rd down. Here's Love. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Let's go now.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Blue striker.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's first and 10. Off the option, it's Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
On the ball.
Again, it's Jones.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Spike 60. 43 rail.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Claws red.
Now Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown Packers. From 21 yards away. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. That's caught, and he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. Williams to return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Now Fields. St. Brown on the catch. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw been different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Back to throw, Fields. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try to limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Here's Fields. That's complete to the... Oh, no, lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And inside give to Jones. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Love.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Okay, ready? Set, go.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every